Exactly, Rocky Roads. Right, not on time. Oh wait, unless me and you're on time. I'm yeah no. Yeah. It's been a weird day. Appreciate you dropping by all the same. And I hope you has a good worky. And hey, with that said, it is in fact a Tuesday. And by now, I figure you know what? That. I'm clearly not delaying. Clearly not delaying. You know what that means.
Here's Rocky!
Here's Rocky! And it is Rockun Day. And big thank you to all y'alls for dropping on by. It's good to see yous as always. Hopes you've been having yourselves a good start to your week. And if not, I hope your time here can help make things a little bit better. Hopefully, a lot of bit better. And hey, also, happy Lunar New Year. It is the, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to say it right now, but right now my voice is getting a little hoarse just trying to remember it. I do believe it is the year of the horse and or pony. Either one. But hey, to all y'all horses out there in the audience potentially, I hope you enjoy your very, very special year. I'm curious because I am down to be educated. What tends to be associated with the year of the horse? I definitely have very minimal knowledge, but I hope anyone who might have been celebrating had a very, very wonderful, joyous celebration. I hope that lots of good things are brought to you in the new year. It is great to see some familiar names dropping by. Of course, we have Whisker the Rodent Knight, sweet, as well as Tina, Sabrina, and Eva, good to see ya. Nova, good to see you too. Pancake Day. You know what? I didn't even know that, and I did at least acquire pancakes. Oh, wait. Okay, so then technically yesterday for you, and still today for others. Good. Okay, well I did actually acquire pancakes. Not saying how I got them, don't ask. But I did actually acquire pancakes on a time in a zone in which it was still Pancake Day. So this is good. I have been with the times, not even knowing it. This pleases me. I hope you got pancakes. Honestly, I hope everybody gets pancakes at all times. Hathor, it's good to see you too. Hey, Rocky, I was always conflicted about escalators. While my first experience was uplifting, my second experience was a letdown. Waka waka! I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let there always be puns. Let the puns flow freely, for they shall never be punished. Appreciate ya. It's good to see you here. I did enjoy the pancakes. They had blueberries in them, which to me is kind of essential for pancakes. I mean, I know not everybody's about that, but ever since the two had met, the two had crossed paths, I felt like it was pure perfection. And for me, pancakes don't feel fully complete unless they have at least blueberries in them. And really as many other things as possible. Sibuna, it's good to see you, as well as Aeon Changeling, as well as the Sonic Goat. Tina Sabrina, again, it's always good to have you around, as well as Jonathan Vo. Once again, happy Lunar New Year. Happy, is it pronounced Tet? Tet? I don't want to say it wrong. T-E-T, but there's an accent in there, and then I end up doing it wrong. But you know, happy that we try to always get things properly pronunciated around here. Certainly I have to teach a certain somebody how to pronunciate his name properly. But I like these cultural celebration things. I want to get them right. Oh, and of course, Foxy Rocky Roads, it's good to see you too. Let's see. You know what? Waffles are pretty solid. I like how waffles naturally have these little divots in them for syrup storage. And that is, to have that just naturally as a part of its existence. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And, you know, you can still use the same batter in both concoctions for some reason. It doesn't seem like it should work, but it do. So, you know, pancakes, waffles, both are blessed, both are delicious, both belong inside Raccoon Tummy. Strawberry jam and squirty creme. Okay, let's talk about things that can go on top of waffles and pancakes. I would like waffles to feel welcomed here. We're not gonna waffle about and deny them access. We can have this be all inclusive. I've never had strawberry on a pancake. Well, I've never had strawberry jam on a pancake. I have had strawberries on a pancake. My style, I would say, is, of course, you got the blueberries in there, of course. Then you have your syrup, and then I like yogurt on top, in addition to just additional fruits. Like you can't get. There's no such thing as too sweet, as far as I am concerned. Throw on some additional chocolate in there, and love. Chocolate cover, yes. Honestly, yes. You gotta have the extra chocolate. There's no such thing as anything that can't be improved by the addition of more chocolate. Also, Sabrina, that is so sweet, wishing that I get more chili dogs, because it's not something that has happened for some reason with a certain somebody who was supposed to be on chili dog duty and never fulfilled it. It's okay. I'm still in a good mood. I got to spend some lovely time with so many of y'all in the server on Valentine's Day. That was sweet. That was great. So many of yous were there, and I'm always happy. Always happy to get to spend that time with you. Because as was said previously, Valentine's Day and its whole commercialized sort of forced quote unquote ideals of what people are supposed to do with that, I'm not down with any of the forced ideals. We are rebels up in here. And I'm just like, yo, every day should be dedicated to telling people that you love them, that you appreciate them. But if you need that extra reminder, sure, use the day as that purpose. But still, it can be spent just doing something that you love with people that you love, or just, letting anybody know, whether they're a family member, whether they're a really, really good friend, or maybe even yourself. Because you deserve love too. You know that. You do. You do. You do. Don't dispute it. It all counts, and it's all valid. Just like I love all of y'alls for being here when you could be anywhere else. You're making frozen yogurt. What kind? Peanut butter and chocolate. I like. So is there no fruit flavor? You are just going all in on the peanut butter and chocolate, like basically Reese's peanut butter yogurt? Cause, based, awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. How's the... Oh, by Fluffy, man, you mean me. Okay, I got confoozled because I don't think of myself very often as, like, man. I think of myself as just, like, entity. I think of myself as just, like, I'm Rocky. But I am quite fluffy. Because I was thinking, when you said man, I'm like, Dorcas McClorcas? I don't consider him to be, I guess I consider him to be a man, kind of, but not very fluffy. And then I'm like, oh, wait, you must mean me, the one who actually matters. But yeah, I'm doing well, I'm doing goods. It's good to see yous here's. Aeon says, with you on the Valentine's thing, down with the system, down with corporatism. Fiance and don't do the whole hearts thing and instead indulge on shared interests. That's awesome. That's great. And I love it. I am so with it. I am so down for that. You know what's up. Nova says Valentine's Day for me is a reminder that being single makes me happy. And that is such a beautiful thing. That is such a beautiful thing that I think society needs to respect and appreciate more. Again, there's so many people with projecting and conformity and dab redeems. Thank you for that, Hathor. But again, who is it that makes these rules that such and such has to be this way? It doesn't have to be this way. If you are happy and if you are comfortable in the way you are choosing to live your life, and you're not doing anything to hurt anyone, of course, because I'd never do anything to hurt anyone. No, I would never. And neither would you. And hey, that's worthy of praise, that's worthy of respect, and I love that for you. All kinds of awesome cool. And same style, Sabrina. Loves to see it. Being happy and recognizing that you are wonderful just the way you are. Let's see. Oh, hey. Bladum, it's good to see you too. It was fun to have you sins on the drawings of stuff. I thoroughly enjoyed playing that with all of you, and so many of y'all just so talented and so creative. And that is, again, great way to spend the Valentine's Day, just expressing your creativity, having fun, hanging out with peoples or hanging out with yourself and just feeling good. Let's see. Independence is a very, very good thing to have. Just ask Will Smith. in that movie where he punched the alien in the face. Happy New Year of the Lunar Variety to you too, Blatham. Sibuna says, definitely needed this Tuesday today, Rocky. Had gone home from work early, still upset with coming to terms about Grandma. I'm very, very sorry, and again, my condolences to you. Couldn't keep from crying, but it is important to get those emotions out. To cry is healthy, and given the scenario, it makes sense. And please know you're only gonna get nothing but love and comfort and support here. And I'm gonna keep praying for the best for you to receive that needed comfort, for you to be able to connect with others, family members, share memories and share love with one another. And please know that you're making her very proud by being the wonderful person that you are. Management understood. That's really, really good too. And still making sure you got the paid. I am glad for that. I am glad for that you have people who appreciate you like that and are willing to show support for you. That's so deserved. And please know, we're always rooting for you over here. And again, appreciate you sharing something like that. And I know there's gonna be better days ahead. And again, always grateful to have you here. Let's see. Sister calls Valentine's Day Singles Awareness Day. You know, so I recently learned something. I thought that Singles Awareness Day kind of was like the sarcastic name for Valentine's Day, where some single people who don't want to be are like, yeah, go ahead and shove it in my face. You make me aware of what I don't want. But I later learned that there is actually an intentional, non-sarcastic Singles Awareness Day the day after Valentine's Day. Like, it is an actual thing from individuals who are like, hey, you know, maybe we're happy being like this, or maybe we're comfortable and wanting to express self-love and respect for one another, regardless of whether or not this is what we want our future to be. And I think that's a beautiful thing in and of itself. Again, I like the idea of people not feeling like they are invalidated just because, for whatever reason, whether they choose to be or whether, you know, that's just life circumstances that they happen to be single. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everyone is deserving of love, including each and every one of yous. I tell myself I'm too good for men, just so I can be strong and respectful to myself. Hey, look at you, being an independent Sabrina who don't need no man. Again, I think that is great to be comfy with who you are and recognize your own strength, because again, this is another societal thing. We live in a society where people are taught that they need partners in order to be complete, and that is complete and utter nonsense. That's not to say such a thing can't improve certain people's lives, but there are plenty of people out there who are just as happy, if not happier, just going and doing things the way they like to do them without needing such a partnership. That's not to say they can't have great friendships that enrich their lives, but one can still be single and still live a very, very fulfilling, very, very happy, wonderful life, and I love to seize it. Edward plays. I say hello to you too, Thankun. for dropping on by. Good to see you here. Apart from no chili dogs, how has my week been? So, it is honestly kind of tough to focus on the no chili dogs thing. But, hanging out in the server with y'alls, many of y'alls was such a good time playing the garlic phone, some pronounce that as garlic phone, but I had a great time with that, especially because a lot of the scenarios involved me and Cherry, and me eating delicious things, such as, of course, chili dogs, and pizza, and cinder blocks. Don't knock it till you try it. And also, I understand Jimmy Neutron. I get it now. I see the vision. Midna was trying to tell me, like, you don't get what Jimmy Neutron's about. The not beautiful graphics are a part of the experience. It wouldn't be as great of a show if the graphics were great. I get it now. I understand. Carl Weezer is still, in my opinion, the glue that makes the whole entire show work. But, all in all, it's wonderful. Also, Whiska pointed out that Sheen sounds kind of like me, and I don't think he's wrong. But yes, my life has been enriched through the acceptance of Jimmy Neutron. And there was SpongeBob going on, and there was Samurai Pizza Cats going on, and all of it was just great and wonderful. Like I said, anytime I get to spend time with y'all, for me, is just wonderful, uplifting, happy times. I didn't have a good time with that one unicorn, though. That one unicorn is, we're not gonna be friends. Unless that unicorn decides to ship himself to, Dormammu's house, and then, maybe we'll get along better. Yes, the love potion episode of Jimmy Neutron, which I've heard is where the canon begins, unless I am confused. But it was wonderful. 10 out of 10. I had no notes. Samara! Oh yeah! Who do you call when you want some chili dogs for Rocky? And who do you call when you want some fox too, of course. I'm doing the wells. How is the you? I hope all is good in Samara Land. I have known of you drawing a very, very good graphics for a certain mutual friend. It's turning out very, very well. And very blue. A positive kind of blue, not the sad kind of blue. Why does blue mean sad? I think blue is a great thing. Wonderful things in life are blue, like the sky. And that social media service where people don't yell at each other nearly as much. Which is also named after the sky. Dad, yes, that Jimmy's dad is great too. And I love when also just people's heads are superimposed onto other people's bodies, which that show really seems to like to do. But it makes me laugh because, again, the bad graphics it aids the experience. Hey, Dixie gal, it's good to see you. Thank you for dropping on by. I hope that you had yourself a happy Valentine's Day. How is the you? And are you taking good care of Amy's hammer? I know you mentioned that one day you were going to show it to me. Hope yous is doing well. It's been a minute, but I'm always happy to see ya. Sibuna says, one of the stories I remember my grandma telling me is that when she and my grandpa were still going out on Akita and an army hedgehog Mobian respectfully, my grandpa had been known to smoke cigars. I don't know why anytime I think of someone smoking a cigar, the voice goes here. I'd been known to smoke cigars like a chimney and occasionally drink. So when he popped the question, my grandma basically said to him, Unless you stop smoking and drinking, I won't marry you. He stopped smoking entirely the next day and very rarely ever had a drink. That is awesome. Now, there is a very good example of a couple that is truly, truly meant to be, especially considering it led to your existence, which, as we know, is a wonderful, wonderful thing. But the fact that he is like, all right, I love this person so much that I am going to improve my physical health, my physical routine and regimen. That's great. That's beautiful. And I love that. And for some people, that's just the motivation they need. And again, it's great, wholesome. I love that. And thank you so much for sharing that. Dixie Gal, I'm always behaving. I'm a very good raccoon. I'm a good raccoon. Oh, blue does in fact mean... I didn't know that, but I'm gonna take your word for it. That blue does mean royalty. Well, there is the color of royal blue. There is the color of royal blue. Blue can also mean navy. And blue can mean... dabba-dee, dabba-die, dabba-dee, dabba-die. And if anybody knows what that means, please feel free to translate. Noct is also very, very blue. Except when he's more red, at least in the eye-ish area. And in the spinny area. Yo, Starspawn, you're not wrong. You are you're very, very not wrong. My dad said he would stop smoking 6 years ago. Well, hey, congratulations to him on saying he would stop smoking. And to his credit, there have probably been some points in time where he has not been smoking ever since he said that. So technically, he did stop smoking. Even if it was for the regular amount of time during which he does not smoke. But hey, you putting those words out into the universe, it's a start. It's a start. What was the wholesome thing, Eva, and how much Noct was involved? It probably does in alien language translate to this song will never leave your head, will never, never leave your head. It will still keep playing your head, it will play in your head when everyone's dead. It doesn't go. That song to have been synonymous with another color from now until the end of time. I don't think any song has ever been able to do that with a particular color. I was born prematurely and had blue skin. Oh my goodness. First of all, that's kind of like adorable to think about. But wow, that gives off such a same style kind of vibe. Of course, for those of y'all who know that I am naturally an albino raccoon who just really, 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 really likes chocolate milk, to know that you have at one time been a blue mousy, that's adorable and great. I've never met a blue mousy before. I'm trying to think if I have, but I don't think I has. That's actually great. But I do enjoy the fact that you are actually gray. But even if you would still remain blue, you'd still be just as cute. Did I hear the recent episode of Chaotix Case Files? I did not just yet. But I do look forward to checking that out after Strem. I have heard good things, but I haven't really heard much of anything aside from it is good. The good things I have heard is it is good, and I like that it's good, and I would expect nothing less. They've been doing a great job. I'm hyped, of course. Born tiny, says Sibuna, could fit in your hand. I mean, I do have some pretty gigantic hands. I wonder if there could be several of y'all out there right now who are on the tinier side who could still fit in my hands. You don't know. You don't know. You can't tell through the screen. Raccoons in screen may appear smaller than they actually are.
Box may appear on head of raccoon.
But, come on. Oh, it evaporated. It was a very, very weak structure of that. Hey, I am glad that you have grown beyond your tiny size, because it would be very, very difficult to go through life as basically a Stuart Little, who I really, really come to respect. That little mousie who made it in the world of the giants and did not get eaten by cats, at least as far as we know. I can't remember the last time there was a new Stuart Little story, so maybe that is why there haven't been new ones, but I'm still hoping for the best for him. That little mousie was he was a good guy. He was a good guy. You know, I am fully in favor of this chili dog donation idea, Samara. Thank you for being good like that. And hey, Trisha, it's good to see you too. How is the you? And also, wait, you crashed your car crash, not good. Tried going around a possum. You almost sacrificed yourself to save a possum. Edward, you absolute hero. Oh, you know, honestly, I wouldn't have been mad at you if you had to sacrifice the possum to save yourself, because that's a scary scenario, but I am glad you are here. I am glad you are safe, and I am glad that your car maneuvering was of use. It is of use, because you will get to meet the Pete Capella, who is a wonderful, very energetic human being. I am glad you're okay. I'm glad you're safe and sound. I'm glad you found your way here. And I'm glad you're getting some really, really great things happening in your future. Who doesn't want to meet Silver the Hedgehog? Literally sentient cinnamon roll in the form of hedgehog, combined with Trunks from Dragon Ball Z. He's great. He's wonderful. Love him. Sabuna says, apparently Mom and Grandma is where I sometimes get my hot-headedness. I can't even picture that, though. You're always so sweet. Well, I gotta say, whatever hot-headed side is there, you control it well. At least I've only ever seen you control it well. Let's see, if I get cranky enough. Oh, if you get cranky. Oh, okay. You know what? I have a unique skill of making sure that almost nobody is ever cranky when I'm around, if I choose to use that skill, which I do when all of y'all are here, because I love y'all. Let's see. Mom and my sister, she had practically branded a grown dude teenager just by slapping him. That is incredible superpower. You now have hand shape on face forever. He was teasing her, and she egged him on to get closer. And he still has a kid-sized hand. It's still there. It's still. She literally did brand him. That's actually amazing. That's amazing. That is superpower. That is superpower. Chase someone down with a bamboo stick. Wouldn't work on a panda, but still incredible. Literally, wow. You're you have a family of superpowers, and that's really all kinds of awesome. I mean, I was about to say, remind me to never get on your bad side if you have those shared slap powers, but why would I ever do that? Because I'm a good raccoon. I'm a good raccoon. Friend of my brother flipped his car trying to go around a fox. Foxes are also blessed, sacred, supporting fellow street cat crew. But flip car no good. I am glad when people are okay and the aminals are okay. Let's all be okay. Let's see. Person named Tiffany added me on Twitter, sent a whole entire written page of how my love for Knock makes me super unique and special, and they told me to keep drawing. Oh, that's so nice. That's so sweet. That's so wholesome. Yo, Tiffany, thank you for being a real one. I love that. I love that so much. And of course, Eva, I'm sure that you had a wonderful Valentine's Day with Knock, as it should be, as it should be. And I love the fact that he's able to make you so happy. It's just such a great thing to see. Let's see. Samara says, I rarely get angry. I assume you get angry when Rocky is denied the chili dogs that are his birthright. But you express it in a very, very calm way. And again, I appreciate that. I appreciate that from you. Just curious and not to scare you, but what other aminals are you afraid of except dogs? It's mainly just dogs. It's mainly just dogs. There's nothing else that I look at and I'm not like, I could take them. Come on. You want some? Let's go, buddy. I say that and then I go and I hide very, very quickly and I throw bombs from a distance. But dogs, they want to eat me. They want my delicious, tasty raccoon tune, chocolatey, milky flesh. And ink, possibly. I've never really checked. No. Big no. I'm not down with it. I'm not down with it. They've always wanted my flesh and they always will. And well, except for Titus. Except for Titus, he's exempt, and Shibas are exempt too because they're pretty much foxes. And foxes aren't dogs. They're not. Not wanting to run over baby skunk as well. What is it with y'all being so wholesome? Because we do love skunks around here as well. As long as you can get used to the smell. Which, I hang out in a dumpster, so I get used to a lot of things. But, again, appreciate all of the savings of the aminals. Except for dogs. Unless the ones are, the exempt ones. Which there are very, very few of. Sibuna says, it won't come out unless someone is planning to put hands on me. And hey, if somebody wants to put hands on you, and not in the, friendly head pat sort of style way, which, again, shouldn't even be done unless it is, accepted and invited and allowed, then, yeah. I would be joining in on the attack for anybody who wants to cause problems for you. You let me know. But I feel like you'd also be doing a pretty good job taking care of yourself. Nearly socked sister in the face, presumably not with a suck, because she startled you. Only just a silhouette, and oh my goodness. Do you have any sort of martial arts training, or is this just the family superpower genetics of leaving imprints in people's faces if you really want to? Because I could believe either one. I could see either one. Okuri Laikos! Heya hiya! Thank you for dropping on by ya. I hope yours is doing well. Yeah, we just on that chill vibe out here in the chill snow. Just doing the chit-chat thing. I didn't know what video game to stream today, and because it's actually gonna be a short stream, I don't know if I'm actually gonna be streaming any, but I love hanging out with ya. I love the chit chat with ya. And we just vibing. Oh, no, Okuri, you are correct. You are actually very, 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 very correct. So, it started out with me being an albino raccoon who consumed a gratuitous amount of chocolate milk. And then for certain reasons, I needed to disguise myself. So after I had become very chocolatey and then covering myself with the ketchup, I went from being purely chocolatey style to a more reddish sort of chocolate style. Some people call me a red raccoon. That doesn't feel entirely right. I still feel like a brown raccoon, but there's definitely redness in there. There is something there that wasn't there before. But it feels right. It does feel right. Let's see. Mom may or may not fight in her sleep. I love how you've basically just got like a whole family of like instinctual fighters at all times. Once again, well, I already know not to mess with you, but why would I ever? But anybody who's got some bad ideas, oh, you're gonna take care of them like that. I got no doubt about it. It is in your blood. It is in your genetic code. Older sis taught me boxing. Nice. I would particularly like to learn boxing from a kangaroo, because I have been told that is very much their style. Oh, also, Nova, thank you so very much for the Chitta redeem. I will speak my native language to say. Which roughly translates to, thank you again for being such an awesome, cool supporter all the times through everything forever. Even though it's late o'clock in the UK, you're always here. You're always being awesome, cool. Love racing the games with you, and I'm glad you enjoyed the Valentine's Day just doing your thing, rocking your vibe the way that makes you happy. Loves to see it as it should be. Hey,
Brainy, the RPG cat, hello.
it is good to see you. Rocky Raccoon went into his room only to find Newgrounds' front page. He's so cute. How does he do it after all this time? I guess he just doesn't age. Because I'm a toon, and toons are timeless. But hey, I do have as you are aware, long history and connection to the Newgrounds, to the whole Flash Toons, all that thing. I would not have the existence that I have if not for it. So we do love a good Newgrounds reference around here. And once again, it's good to see you, Brainy, as well as Pichel, doing the lurk style. But I see you. Speaking as an artist, I'd say your fur is a red-brown. You know what? I'll accept that. I will take that. Could be an overcoat, undercoat situation. There's definitely the over-under on Rocky is very, very confusing. Hard to figure out. Even I'm not entirely sure. I have no idea what I'm made of. But you could be right about that. Have black cats with white undercoats, so have some experience. Okay, you would know what you're talking about. You probably know better than me about that whole style. So, hey, you could be right. So after her wisdom teeth were taken out, your mom, other grandma who's still with ya, only brought up at the last second ever so casually to the dentist. Oh, I forgot to tell you, she fights in her sleep. That is amazing. I wonder what it would be like if there was like a sleep fighting championship.
Live in a bed near you.
And I guess like, yeah, I guess like maybe they take some a nice drink of warm milk and then They wait until they both fall asleep, and then the bell rings. Do you even have a... No, you can't ring a bell. You actually can't ring a bell, because that would possibly wake them up. But, you know, if we have Ultimate Fighting Championship, why not a Sleep Fighting Championship? Because it's very clear that you would have a dominant family at the field. Dormammu can learn raccoon fashion from you. There's no saving his fashion style. And frankly, he would not get raccoon fashion. As we call it, trashin'. He doesn't have the vibe. He would take all of the best looking things, like, you know, what I'm wearing, and he'd ruin it. He'd wreck it. He would put it out of style. And then I'd have to work tirelessly to save it. So, I don't even think it's worth trying to try with him. Samara Arskat Thinkun for the... well, you know, I'm going to just, remember how words work, and then I'm going to say... which, roughly translates to, Thankun for making such delicious stew for all of our foxy friends. And I am digging your amazing graphics that I have seen. I can't wait to see the completed style for that certain friendo. And just keep being, again, your amazingly awesome, cool self. Let's see. There's this one Sonic Racing stream you did, and you sang SpongeBob SquarePants song, but you made it your version. It's forever stuck in my head now. I'm glad it stuck with you, because I barely remember that, but I know it happened. So I'm glad I have unstuck it from my head and into yours. I have done the right thing, and you have done the right thing by accepting that. Please keep that with you forever. I say that as though you have a choice in the matter. Well, it's yours now. Good luck with it. Good luck with your new life, now having that song as a part of it. Let's see. Oh! Okay. Which, you know, roughly translates to Eva. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope that Valentine's Day was a very, very joyous experience for you. I hope that your Valentine's Day got to be, spent with your most cherished crush. You know what? Maybe I should use a different word other than crush. I apologize. He's fine. He's a strong guy. Got a very strong hat. I hope your Valentines were spent with your most beloved wolf. And in doing so, you got to shatter spin him right round, baby, right round. Like a wolfie, baby, right round, right round. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so very much for that free theme. I'm sure he's fine. Once again, very strong hat, keeps one safe from rocks. So, you know what? I did say it was gonna be a short stream. So, we're gonna do a little bit more chittle chattle, but for now, I will get a little bit more comfortable, and we're gonna figure out where we go from here. But for now, why don't y'all join me? And I'm very, very quick I'm very, very quick on my feet today because, like I said, short stream, no time for the dumpster dive. But, let's see, what else we got? Echo the Dolphin, I think is very, very, very likely to happen here at some point. But even more likely for sure is, oh yes, the Sparkster game, the Rodent Knight Adventure 2 Battle. Yup. Because I'm sure that's what it stands for. I am definitely going to be playing that, and I need you here for that. I will need you here for that. I will also need the rewind tool for that, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I gotta get around to that. I gotta get around to Freedom Planet 2. That's definitely on my list, and I will probably finish Ocarina of Time, because I mean, I've gone so far already. I didn't think I would, but here we are. So may as well. And of course, I am going to fight for my right to play the Samurai Pizza Cats game, which still undetermined how that's gonna go down, but I feel like as the actual cute one and the rightful owner of everything on this channel, it should be mine. It should be mine. So what had happened was the dentist was going to take off the big bib thingy, but Mom couldn't get her eyes open and seemed to forget where she was. Dentists can be like that. She got one of his arms in a lock, which she would have broke if she put more pressure. Superpowers. Yep. That's amazing. Okay. Once again, the Sleep Fighting Championship would go to oh my goodness, would go to Mama Raleigh. That is incredible. All she knows is something has its hands around my neck and I'm gonna take a piece of it with me. My grandma, this one I call Just Gran, and her friend kept telling Mom to turn him loose, but she wouldn't let the dentist go till he let her go. Bear in mind, Mom was coming out of anesthesia. That is amazing. That is amazing. Yeah, I so like, not speaking from experience, but I would assume most burglars, most robbers like to do things where they can, sneak around when people are asleep and try to, not make any noise. And I'm just saying, if they get anywhere near that bed, if they're trying to like tie her up or something, it's like, no. It's over. It's over. They will be the ones who are tied up. They are the ones who will have their arms broken. Oh, and she will just wake up and she'll see somebody like struggling on the floor, trying to use all of their non-working rubbery limbs, and she'll be like, "Hey buddy, how's it going?" I love that. I love that. The strength, the power, incredible. She has the power of sleep. Let's see. Oh, I'm so excited for the plush too. I'll keep you posted on any news with that. There's supposed to be a prototype visual that should be shared with you in the near futures. I will let you know. Have I ever thought of getting a desktop pet of myself for the exact reason that Whiska has clarified? Yes, and very yes. Luke, thank you for dropping by. A very good night to you too. Appreciate you coming on through. Country has no raccoons at all, not even one. How sad. Hey, at least you have a raccoon coming through your video screen right now. Sad I cannot see the cousins IRL. Hopefully one day, in the right place, you will be graced with our presence. But if I get to be the only one in your life for the time being, it is a huge honor to me. So I need to chickity check on individual that I want to raid, because I made the vow their stream would be found, and we are definitely going to end up there very soon. So like I said, short stream won't be any video games this day, but I'm enjoying the chit chat, I'm enjoying the hangout styles, and it's nice to have a stream that's like this every now and then. It feels good. It's a nice vibe. Y'all are nice people, and I like spending the times with the yous. I do have very big, very floofy arms, the better to hug you with. You know what? That's one of those things that you wish you could have recorded on phone. That like branding smack in the head. That is glorious. That is incredible. That is just like an all-time boss moment. It's always good to see you, Tina. Big thankun. Thankun for being so awesome cool. All of y'all's. Hug Redeem is definitely something that is being worked on. It is a tricky rackonomy, and it's hard to introduce new things to it at times. But I think, hopefully, if all goes as planned, it should be here by next week. I'm trying. And yes, also very correct, Samara. There is no such thing as spoiling Rocky, because it's never happened, especially because a certain somebody has tried to deprive me of all the delicious things. But not you, never y'all. All y'all are great like that. Oh, hey, here's another thing I should point out. Also, I am fully in favor of knocked in dresses. I don't even mind Rocky in dresses. I think I make it look good. I think dresses are wonderful. But knocked in dresses, I am totally for it. Check your dumpster for a chocolate rose? I will. I shall. It's a very cramped space in here. But I'm sure I'll find it. I am very sure I will find it. Okay. So I gotta do a quick checkaroo on the individual that I do plan on raiding, as delicious choco milk, thank you so very much. It always comes with a free bucket. Hooray! Squish. Gotta do it the hard way. Choco milk to go with my choco rose. Yes, so I am going to be, speaking of chocolate, I'm going to be raiding the voice of Chocolata from JoJo, Mr. Bill Butts, the Mr. Billions of Butts himself. He is going to be doing a stream alongside an individual named Godswill Ugwa, who has worked in depth in the anime and manga industry. I believe he has worked most closely with Viz Media, and I'm looking forward to what they share about their animal journeys, respectively. Bill Butts, also known as the voice of Albert in Honkai Star Rail. My man, he's a very cool guy. I definitely need to watch out for. Oh, you know what? Well, the thing about those knocked minifigures is, well, I don't know. Actually, wolves. Just because the canines aren't supposed to eat chocolate, doesn't mean they won't eat chocolate. So I was about to say, well, they won't eat it because they're canine style. No, they might just eat it anyway. But I will try my best to keep it away from them. Not just because I want it. Because I do want it, but I don't want anything that's gonna make them sicky. Because 150 sick knocked minifigures would be quite the mess to clean up. To get us away from that very, very disturbing visual, here's the opposite of a disturbing visual. This, some of y'all might have seen in the server, was drawn for Valentine's Day by the one and only Cherina La Ferina. Roasting marshmallows, one of my absolute favorite pastimes. Oh, that marshmallow, I really burns him up. Yeah. Once again, good times, spending a great day with not just her, but so many of y'all in the server. Always, always great to just have fun and games with true, some are blue, cool peoples such as yourselves. And that to me is what Valentine's Day should be all about. Just sharing, experiencing, having good vibes with people that you like, even if that people just happens to be yourself. As long as it's a good, wholesome time, that's what matters. And marshmallows are very, very, well, I was gonna say wholesome. I'm not sure where their nutrition lies, but the taste is right where it should be. You know what? There were no particular s'mores that day. It was just the roasting of marshmallow, but still very delish, very chewy. We Rex, it tends to just be like raccoon thing where we naturally gravitate towards marshmallows, because if we see like a bright roundy thing, raccoon brain just says go. That's why we are so drawn to marshmallows, and we are so drawn to eggs. And egg-looking marshmallows. And marshmallow-looking eggs. I did mention a scene where Cherina wraps her tail around you in my fanfic. Oh, hey, we could have mutual tail wrapping. Why not? Very cool. I like the way your mind is working. Is that a picture of me and my significant other last weekend? Or my, I wonder if SO could stand for something else. Could stand for, Super Onigiri. But no, probably significant other. What could me and Cherry be described as? When people say, so what's the deal? Are you like, are you a thing? Or are you not a thing? What are you? And the answer is, she's so cute. She's so cute. I'm so cute. We're so cute. That's the answer. That's the formal answer. That's the most formal answer ever. Oh snap, we got Daven the Raven and Rocky 2D Animations? I am excited. I am hype. You have mentioned Animations being made, and I am eager to seize. I am eager. I am eager despite not being a beaver. And also, I need to properly say, welcome, Colin. It is good to see you. Appreciate you dropping on by. The cuteness level is dangerously high. Again, I have, as a raccoon, it is ingrained in us, I have mastered the art of weaponizing cuteness. It is an essential part of raccoon survival. We're just built different like that. Hey, it is almost chocolate egg season, which is one of the greatest seasons literally of all. You cannot believe, or maybe you can believe, how hype I am for that, because I do like me some chocolate, I do like me some eggs. Put them together, and what do you got? Mwah! Brilliance. And I mean that in the most literal sense. You take an egg and just crack it open and pour some chocolate syrup on top. You will probably hate it, but I sure won't. Titus has been using your technique to get him himself more ham and treats. Well, he's learning from the best. He's learning from the best. You saw the Cadbury Easter ad earlier. Oh, already? Already? That seems so early. But, I guess, as the corporate suits say,
It's never too early for capitalism.
smoke cigar. Don't do that, it's bad for you. I was considering taking this image down, but why would I ever? Literally, why would I ever? Maybe it'll just stay there forever. Right now, we're still on that just like chill out time as I await when it is best time to raid Mr. Bill Butts on his stream alongside God's Will Ugwa from Viz Media. Every Easter I have Peeps marshmallows on deck. I have not had any of those in forever. But one of these days I have to do the challenge of how many of those can I fit into my mouth. I feel like that's really what keeps that brand alive. Such challenges. And for whatever reason, I feel like I could hit 30 minimum.
Hey, Peter. Hey, Owens. Thank you for dropping by the stream. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay.
Do I have a Valentine? If I do, is it either Archie or Cherina? It's all of you. It's all of the above. I appreciate, I loves, and I'm just, again, grateful that there's ever anyone who wants to spend time with me. I have a secret Valentine who I guess will not be so secret if I tell you, but I don't know if she ever sees any of my messages or anything like that. But there's that green slime girl from the Tommy land. She's a secret Valentine. It's a very complicated thing. It's complicated. But yeah, I love Archie. I love Cherina, and of course I let them know that every single day, every chance I can. But I loves all of y'all's as well. The fact that y'all want to spend time with me means so much to me. When will we finish Sonic 06? Well, you can finish it anytime you want to, but I'm assuming you are referring to that Dinkus McClinkus guy, Dorvin Ham, Delvin Melvin. Proper pronunciations of his name, of course. That's what we do around here. He is so scared. He is so scared of Sonic 06 that he is trying to run, trying to hide, trying to break on through to the other side, but I won't allow it. Don't worry. Next chance I get, I'm gonna be like, hey, Sonic 06. Sonic 06, play it, finish it. You won't get away that easy. Also, Vinny, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, I will make sure it happens. I will make sure it is played. I will make sure that justice is served, because that's what we deserve. We deserve his suffering. It is for the good of the universe. And it's also really funny. More Super Sam. I love that, Samara. The world is a better place with more Super Sam stories. And of course, with more Oliver and Petunia. I appreciate the raccoon support. So as far as Sonic 06 goes, maybe, just maybe, with enough prodding, maybe, just maybe, it'll happen on Friday. I hope so. I'm gonna try my best. I am going to pinch and or clobber and or annoy him and or cover him with vats of garbage juice as often as I can until he does the right thing. As often as I garbage can. Oh, and of course, I do want to note, those of y'all who are around the server, there's going to be a neat style happenings that I might also stream to the Twitch and or YouTube, but maybe not. But this Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. Pacific to be specific, I'm going to be working with a server community member by the name of Nevada's Galaxy, aka Oliver, and I am going to learn how to record for like a voice bank Vocaloid style thing, and y'all will get to watch me do that, and I have no idea what it's going to involve, but it should be an interesting experience, and I hope y'all are able to be there for that, and if not, I will try to have it recorded, whether it's live streamed or there's just a video that I saved to share later. But should be a fun, interesting thing, and you get to have a little more Rocky in your life. Hatsune Rocky, all up in your life, Hatsune Rocky. We'll be joined by a wife whose name is Nocti. I'm just kidding, but it would be great if he was, cause he's so cutesy. And he's got lots of fuzz. Much like myself. I don't know, there's just something about having sharp teeth and being fuzzy that just makes one instantly so adorable. And Noct from Ninjago knows what's up. So hey, I think with all that said, we are going to send that raid over to Bill Butts, the voice of Albert from Honkai Star Rail, as well as God's Will Ugua from Viz Media, as well as Comics Explained, who I'm assuming makes videos explaining comics. So once again, thank you for hanging around on this short style stream. Always, always, always good to see you. Always happy to share the comforting vibes and the love with y'all. So first, I'm gonna give the linky to those of you who are on the YouTube side. Very good night to you as well, Nova. Appreciate you always staying up late to be here. You're so cool like that. And I will also give a forewarning that sometimes these swearing words may be used on that channel, but Bill Butts is still
A really, really cool homie. He's kind of like if you took the Old Spice Man in the towel and combined him with Lando Calrissian from Star Wars. He's just got that vibe going on.
So that is where we are going. And y'all will once again see me next Raccoon Tuesday, where then I will probably have actual plans of what I will be playing. And of course, we've got Saturday in the server. I'm just going to slightly move myself in Serena so the server link is available right there, discord.gg/Raccoon Platoon. And until I see you next times, as always, work hard, work smart, be good to others, and be good to yourself because you deserve it. And of course, mwah, Rocky loves ya, and you are all rock stars. Bye-bye. Whee! Oh, right on the shoulder. That's new. That's new. You know, actually, I did have like a little crick in my shoulder and that fixed it. So, hey, worked out. Good aim. Good job, Eva. I'm very proud of you. Bye-bye for now, everybody. Why are you saying bye-bye to Dorvan? He's not here. I'm Rocky. I'm the cute one. Oh, right, you're thinking of the garbage bags behind me. I see the similarity, but no, those are ordinary garbage bags. Bye-bye.